Your Excellency, the Deputy Speaker, House of Representatives, Federal Republic of Nigeria, Right Honorable Benjamin Okeze Kalu, PhD, CFR, Distinguished Senator representing Delta North Senatorial District, Distinguished Senator Ned Munir Wogo, aides from the Deputy Speaker's office, other distinguished guests who are here. Your Excellency, before you today, decked in their legal robes, are the traditional rulers of Anioma land, who have come to pay you a courtesy visit. Your Excellency, you had earlier asked that we apologize to them for the delay because you are just rising from the House of Representatives chamber, where you were carrying out critical national assignments. And the moment you stepped out, you were being asked to go to another meeting where you said Indians and Anioma are waiting for you and you must come and see them immediately. So thank you, Your Excellency. You've been sitting for 5 hours, but then you are here to attend to them. Time being spent, without further ado, maybe because of time, let me do the introduction myself so that it moves faster. Please, as you hear your name, maybe just wave at the Deputy Speaker or something, let him know that you are the one. His Royal Majesty Michael Owelu from Obana. His Royal Majesty Charles Anyansi from the Nigerian, okay. Obi Daniel Obudo from Atuma, Obi Julius Chukwunye Iseto from Ibanke, Obi Jude Obekile from Ibanke also, His Royal Highness Ayo Ishi Nyemeze, Obi of Ubodu, His Royal Highness Kenneth Ezebonem of Nsokwa, His Royal Highness Blessing Igiebo, His Royal Highness Henry Ika Chukwu Fubuduno, His Royal Highness Paul Ifenes Yochu from Amali, His Royal Highness Leroy, Chief Leroy Edozie from Asaba, Prince Clement Okonjo from Asaba also, Chief Yema Ejiofo, His Royal Highness Chukwuma Ejikeme, Chief Tony Ogana, Dr. Kingsley Ojie, thank you, Akamabona Uche Patricia, Major General Raymond Oche, Obi Ifechukwu Alexander Digwe, Right Honorable Chief Daniel Reneju, Your Excellency Dr. Oribo Ikechukwu, Mr. Clement Nwanne, Chief Jude Obekile, Ofochi Benjamin Atagana, Prince Okudili. Your Excellency, with your kind permission, we will have reached the introductions. Distinguished Senator Ned Munir Mwoko, representing Delta North Senatorial Zone, to introduce the reason why this delegation have come and then invite any other person of his choosing to speak on their behalf. Distinguished.
Thank you, my brother. His Excellency, the Deputy President, House of Representatives, brother, we are here all representing the people seated in this part of the right hand side are the kings of Nigeria. Some of them are here, some are not here. There are other groups here representing different interests. For example, we have Anioma. Sorry to sit down. Thank you. Anioma is the umbrella body of Anioma people. He is the president Canada. As a part of our delegation, our woman as a very good doctor. We have been there for many years. Then we have another colleague from Anioma, the Diploma Clause. He is here. The Diploma Clause is also an interest group from the entire Anioma people. Also in our midst is a group of the Umu led by Ambassador President there. But I would have, if not for mine, I would have preferred that every game had the opportunity to come to we have decided that about two of them will speak. That's why we're here. Of course, we know why we're here. As I say, we are here as the people of Anioma. Anioma people are in as far as we are concerned, in the Bufu. And they have come to express their support towards the creation of Anioma State. I know that we don't really convince it. You speak about it yourself.
His Excellency, I'm very excited to be nominated to represent my king in the world who has been set up here for our today. I have built this environment from 6 years ago and I always spent about 12 years in all the terms. And so aside congratulations, so she's very keen. Today I bring greetings from this moment to you, the entire assembly, to our assembly. And when we are here just to watch the process as it moves, I could also recall, I know very well, it's not always too easy to effective people. Big general years, I was also always the member of the so I can understand what you're doing. But in doing that, just like you said, he said this has been on for over 7 years. I think that's a long time. I'm not 7 years, I'm not so old. And for a request that has lasted for 70 years, I think it would be too bad to have it done this time in the next, or else we are not have people. I call myself as part of it. However, as we do this, we will also let you know that the foundational stakeholders of Delegation, which we are as stakeholders, I mean the security people and the working, will also be looking forward to any progress towards our own direction.
Let me just add something to this. You know, last week at the zonal conference, the Senate President made a declaration that about the creation of one state, and that one state will be Anioma, and that the capital will be in South, and that there will be the Delta State will be capital in the next. That's why he's here. Because they are supporting the several states. And so, I'm just repeating what the Senate President said before the governors of South. But let me just give the microphone back to the general of Israel Anioma.
Your Excellency, Deputy Speaker, Federal Government of Nigeria, Right Honorable Kalu, High Distinguished Senator, Senator Moko, Reverend Traditional Rulers who are in the house, please permit me to stand on the existing protocol. I'd like first of all to say on behalf of my people, the Anioma people, because as the national president of the umbrella board, we are here to let you know that the quest for Anioma State has been so long. And actually in 1983, the National Assembly created Anioma State, waiting for the plebiscite, the referendum, before the coup. So if not for that coup, we would have had Anioma State created in 1983. The records are here. And we have, at every point where there was an agitation for state creation, been in the forefront. Sent our memoranda, done everything that needed to be done, and we never succeeded. But this time, we thank God, because God has given us a senator with a heart for his people. He has not only been fighting this battle doggedly with every strategy he can muster, but we are also aware he has spent a lot of his personal resources, a lot of money, and we are so touched and so happy that God gave us him at this time. We are indeed. Anioma is part of the Igbo bloc historically. And because when the British came into Nigeria and they tried to enter Anioma, they did not succeed because our warriors resisted them and prevented them. You probably have heard about the Ikumeku Wars, the Ikumeku warriors. They are our people. The British did not succeed in entering. And later when they eventually got the whole of Nigeria, they knew that the Igbo people are a formidable force and that they are not easy to be conquered or turned around. And they used the River Niger as an imaginary boundary to separate us from our kids and kin. And we have been fighting since then. The delegation of our traditional rulers, led by the grandfather of the senator, went to UK, I think in 1937, to demand that the Igbo-speaking part then should be made its own province instead of being divided into two provinces. Your Excellency, sir, I am an Igbo man, and by His grace, I'm a medical doctor. I'm also a church pastor. I've been working in our mama in Anioma State for the past 40 years as a medical doctor. And thank you so much. In 2006, the traditional ruler of our mama then is a Ben Adamanfo conferred on me the title TPND or Hammer 1 of our member. So I am an Anioma son, and I'm also a proud citizen and son of our member in Anioma State. Does that make me proud? Today, for the sake of time, we have come to say Anioma people are united in the quest for this state. The entire Anioma land. When we find that our brother, who only a few years ago when he was contesting as vice president of this country, declared to the whole nation that he is an Igbo man. But today, his followers and himself are now saying they don't want to go to the southeast. But we know that is as a result of what some call identity crisis. Means after the Civil War, some people denied their identity. We are not denying our identity. We have been called Igbo people from history. Even when they put us in Western region, we are called Western Igbo. When they put us in Midwest, we became Midwestern Igbo. When they took us to Delta, we became Delta Igbo. Even now in the Delta State, we are Delta Igbo. Sometimes some refer to us as Ika Igbo. Whatever you want to say, Igbo is attached to us. We want to fully identify as Igbo. I believe that with the congregation of very eminent traditional rulers from our land and the various stakeholders who are here, we are able to convince the whole world that this is the desire of Anioma people to be created as the 6th state in the southeast. We are people. We are not doing our ancestry and where we come from. Once again, we have heard about a lot of support we have received from you and your office. We say, please continue. We are together in this race, and we will be celebrating it big if this comes to pass in this year time. Thank you so much.
I am Professor Abigail Ogweze-Mesika. I come from Emu Kingdom, Little Far West local government area of Delta State. Your Excellency, the Deputy Speaker of our House of Representatives, Right Honorable Benjamin is there, and PhD CFR. Under leadership of the National Assembly here present, in particular, our distinguished Senator Ned Moko, Your Royal Majesties and Royal Highnesses of Anioma, eminent interest groups and professionals here, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I bring you greetings from the good people of Delta North Senatorial District of Delta State. Our mission here is quite historic, and we're here, sir, for a few reasons, Your Excellency. Number one, to thank you and the leadership of the National Assembly for all you have done and will do for the actualization of Anioma State. Second, to collectively address the narrative that the creation of Anioma State is a one-man show. It's not in any form. Sir, I do not need to belabor that because the fact speaks for itself. As the learned people will say, receive sir, your return. Such narratives, that is a one-man show, they're quite unfounded and therefore fake, and can be best classified as misinformation, to use my professional language. So the movement for creation of Anioma State, as they just briefed us, has a very long history. Now, the present push for the realization is also driven by passion. Those of us here, we have left our various offices to be here because we are passionate about that. And for you to know that it's quite participatory, you have a diverse array of people here. Our leadership and traditional leaders and other interest groups. You can look at us behind here. So, our mission here, sir, is to thank you for the journey so far. And we are confident that we have crossed the road before. I thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Your Excellency, sir, the delegation is about 60 persons strong, but they have selected these ones to speak on their behalf. So we assume that the people that have spoken all your minds. Those in support say aye. Anybody against? No. Your Excellency, while they were speaking, your colleague walked in, this honorable engineer, Esosa Iyawe, is member House of Representatives representing Origo Federal Constituency of Edo State. Excellency, Deputy Speaker, sir, you've had a long day, you've been sitting for 5 hours. Having listened to this delegation,
apart from I need back up. Being careful, I'll be money. I need here. I need here partners. Or at the little master. I went up by you. They make before you mention. They play your money. They don't know you. Okay, that's what you I will have okay. You might get over whatever. It's sad. If I provide your money, you and the year, and